Hello traders, welcome back in YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you a great and very accurate strategy for 2023, hoping you have a great year full of profits. This strategy is made of powerful 3 indicators. Let's add the first one to our charts. In order to do that, we open the Indicators tab and type Trend Type in the search bar. Trend Type indicator is the one that we are looking for. Next, we got to open the Indicators setting to optimize it for our use. I open the Style tab, and in the Style section, we have to make the color 0 option a little more vivid. I choose a darker green and I increase the opacity to 100% and make the line bolder. I increase the color 1 options, the opacity to 100% and make the line thicker as well. Then also for the color 2 option, I choose a darker red and increase the opacity to 100% and make it bolder. I leave the uptrend area's opacity on 10% and decrease the opacity of sideways area to 0% and leave the downtrend area's opacity on 10% as well. Alright, pay attention to here. At this position, the gray line has entered the upper area, which means that an upward momentum is starting to build up from here. And the gray line changing its color to green means that this upward momentum is continuous and we could have made long trades in this upward strand. But here, the gray line has entered the lower area of the oscillator, which tells us that the market's descending trend is beginning from here. And these lines, color changing to red, gives us this promise that the ascending trend is going to be lasting and we can enter short trades in this momentum. Now, let's get back to the Indicators tab and apply our second indicator to the chart. In the search bar, we type intraday buy, sell and add this indicator to our chart. But if we want to use this indicator, we have to optimize it. So we open its settings and in the Inputs tab, we change lower value of RSI option from 20 to 24. Then we change the estimate length option from 70 to 100. Next, we move on to the Style section, and in here we need to change all SMA color options, which are different color, to a single color. Now, let me tell you the trade entry conditions. For short trades, we need a sell signal from intraday buy sell indicator. And trigger candlestick's closing needs to be below the moving average line. For further confirmation, I need to draw a vertical line and look at the trend type indicator. If this indicator's line is in the lower area and red, the sell signal is confirmed. So because we got every single condition for this signal, we can enter the trade at the closing of trigger candlestick, which is this line that I'm drawing here. I create a short selling position at trigger candlestick's closing. And it is the opposite for buy trade. If we got a buy signal from intraday, buy sell, and closing of the trigger candlestick is above the moving average line, this signal is confirmed. But to make sure of the validation, we need to draw a vertical line and check trend type indicator. The line of trend type must be in the upper area and its color needs to be green, which is true here. So this signal is valid and I'm allowed to enter a trade at the trigger candle's closing, which is the line I'm drawing. Here are some examples in the ERUS chart with the 30-minute time frame. So this signal is valid and I'm allowed to enter a trade. We can enter the buy trade at the closing of trigger candlestick. And next signal also valid, so I create a short selling position at trigger candlestick's closing. You can see here buy signal give buy intraday buy, sell indicator but not confirm trend type indicator, so I'm don't allowed take any entry. Also you can see here buy signal give buy intraday buy, sell indicator but not confirm trend type indicators, so don't make any trade. In order to trade according to the trend of the market, it's better to add another indicator to this strategy and our setup. So I open the Indicators tab and search for black flag and add swing arm ATR trend indicator to my chart. You see that adding this indicator turns the chart into a mess. But no worries, we just need to open its settings. And in the Inputs tab, change the trail type option to unmodified and set the ATR period to 200. Next, we change the ATR factor to 6. And then in the Style section, we disable all the options except the last plot's background option. This indicator shows the cases the trend of market clearly. Whenever the price is above this indicator and the indicator's color is green, that means we are currently at an ascending market and we are allowed to enter long trades. And there's the opposite. If the price is below this indicator and the color of indicator is red, that shows we are in a descending trend and we can only enter short trades. Now with these setups completion, I'm going to explain entry and a stop loss and take profit points in this strategy. As I mentioned before, we need a buy signal and the closing of trigger candlestick on which the buy signal has been given needs to be above the moving average line. And also, in order to trade according to the true momentum of the market, this trigger candlestick needs to be above the green-black flag. At last, for further confirmation, if we draw a vertical line and our trigger candlestick, trend type indicators line needs to be green in the upper area. If all these trigger conditions are met, we can enter the trade at the trigger candlestick's closing. The closing is right here. I can enter the buy trade at this price, which I do. I can set my stop loss below the last swing low. Let me mark it for you with this line. This is the last swing low, which I can set my stop loss to, exactly under it. For exiting the trade, I got a signal which is given by intraday buy sell indicator, and I'll use this signal to exit the trade. You can see win are this trade. Also, for the sell trades, we got to do the opposite. We need a sell signal which is trigger candlestick, must close below the moving average 100 line and also under the red-black flag. And if I draw a vertical line, trend type's line needs to be in the lower area and also red. All these conditions are met. So at this price, which is the trigger candlestick's closing, I can enter a short trade. Also, for the stop loss, I can use the latest swing high and set my stop loss above it. And for exiting the trade and take profit, I can use this exit signal. This signal that you can see here, your trade hit take profit. I can stay in the trade till seeing this signal. Let's test this strategy in the gold chart history with the 1 hour's time frame and see how much profit we can gain in a few trades using this method. Look, this first trade win. And next this second trade also win. You can see here third trade win. Here fourth trade win. So easily make money from this strategy. In only 4 trades, we could gain of all trade and exit with profit, which is really amazing for any trading setup. If you want to know about another strategy even better than this one, I strongly suggest watching the next video. See you soon. Thanks for watching our video.